Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for latest updates. Also download our free Android app FinCalci to calculate your income taxes and track on monthly basis.
What's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to see how to calculate income tax for the financial year of 2020 to 21 with the help of examples for senior citizens belonging to age group of 60 years to 79 years. So let us get started with this video. As you know, there were new tax slab rates that were introduced in Budget 2020, which includes no income tax on income between Rs 0 to Rs 2.5 lakhs, 5% tax on income between Rs 2.5 lakhs to Rs 5 lakhs, 10% tax on income between Rs 5 lakhs to Rs 7.5 lakhs, 15% tax on income between Rs 7.5 lakhs to Rs 10 lakhs, 20% tax on income between Rs 10 lakhs to Rs 12.5 lakhs, 25% tax on income between Rs 12.5 lakhs to Rs 15 lakhs, 30% tax on income above Rs 15 lakhs. These are the reduced tax slab rates compared to old tax slab rates which are still applicable. Our old tax slab rates are no income tax on income between Rs 0 to Rs 3 lakhs, 5% tax on income between Rs 3 lakhs to Rs 5 lakhs, 20% tax on income between Rs 5 lakhs to Rs 10 lakhs, and 30% tax on income above Rs 10 lakhs. As you can see, the new tax slab rates are reduced tax slab rates. You have the option of choosing which tax slab rates you want to use to calculate your income tax, but there is a condition. If you are using new tax slab rates, you will not have the option of claiming deductions under various sections that would help you to reduce your total income tax. This means you cannot invest in tax saving options that will help you to save your income tax, which can be still done by using old tax slab rates, but with a little higher percentage of tax to be paid. Another important point to note is, if you are using old tax slab rates, your income up to Rs 3 lakhs will be exempted from income tax. Whereas, if you are using new tax slab rates, your income will be exempted from tax only up to Rs 2.5 lakhs. This shows that the new tax slab rates are same for all age groups, irrespective of whether you are a senior citizen or not. Another important point to note is, if your taxable income is below Rs 5 lakhs, you need not have to pay any income tax. This is possible because of tax rebate under Section 87A. Let us now understand these points with the help of examples. Let's say your income is Rs 6 lakhs. Your income from other sources is Rs 15,000. This makes your gross total income as Rs 6 lakhs 15,000. Let's say your investments include Rs 60,000 under Section 80C, Rs 10,000 under Section 80D, and Rs 5,000 under Section 80TTB. This makes your total investments as Rs 75,000. So your net taxable income becomes equal to Rs 6 lakhs 15,000 minus Rs 75,000, which is equal to Rs 5 lakh 40,000. These deductions are applicable only if you are using old tax slab rates. Your net taxable income when considering new tax slab rates remains same, that is Rs 6 lakhs 15,000, as no deductions are applied on your total income. Now to calculate your income tax, if you are an employee or a pensioner, you get a standard deduction of Rs 50,000 only if you are using old tax slab rates. Standard deduction will not be applied if you are using new tax slab rates based on the condition we have seen at the start of the video. So your net taxable income becomes equal to Rs 4,90,000 if you are using old tax slab rates, but it remains as Rs 6 lakhs 15,000 based on new tax slab rates. Let us now see the tax calculation process using old tax slab rates for which taxable income is Rs 4,90,000. No tax on income between Rs 0 to Rs 3 lakhs, 5% tax on income between Rs 3 lakhs to Rs 4,90,000, which is equal to Rs 9,500. 20% and 30% tax slabs will not be applicable in this example. As we know, when taxable income is below Rs 5 lakhs, we get a maximum tax rebate of Rs 12,500 under Section 87A. Hence, in this example, the income tax of Rs 9,500 is cancelled by the tax rebate of Rs 12,500, thus making your effective income tax as Rs 0. For new tax slab rates, for which taxable income is Rs 6 lakhs 15,000, no income tax on income from Rs 0 to Rs 2.5 lakhs, 5% tax will be applicable on income between Rs 2.5 lakhs to Rs 5 lakhs, which is equal to Rs 12,500. 10% tax will be applicable on income between Rs 5 lakhs to rupees 6,15,000, which is equal to rupees 11,500. Other tax slabs will not be applicable in this example. 4% cess will be applicable on this total income tax, which is equal to rupees 960, which makes your total income tax as rupees 24,960. So you pay an income tax of rupees 24,960 based on new tax slab rates. Hence you pay no income tax on income of rupees 6,15,000 and given deductions after using old tax slab rates compared to new tax slab rates. You must be thinking how the higher tax slab rates is making you pay no income tax compared to new reduced tax slab rates. It's only because the deductions are not applicable on new reduced tax slab rates, which makes it difficult to reduce your income tax. From this example, we have seen that we should try to get our net taxable income to below rupees 5 lakhs to pay zero income tax, irrespective of whether we are using old or new tax slab rates. It is very much possible to do this if we are using old tax slab rates along with various investment options. Let us now see another example without any deductions. Let's say your income is rupees 6,15,000, and in this example, we will not take any investments or deductions. In case you are not an employee or a pensioner, you will not get standard deduction of rupees 50,000. So in this case, your net taxable income will be equal to rupees 6,15,000 for both old and new tax slab rates. Let us now calculate income tax based on old tax slab rates. No tax on income between rupees 0 to rupees 3 lakhs, 5% tax on income between rupees 3 lakhs to rupees 5 lakhs, which is equal to rupees 10,000. 20% tax on income between rupees 5 lakhs to rupees 6,15,000, which is equal to rupees 23,000. 4% cess will be applicable on total income tax, which is equal to rupees 1,320, which makes your total income tax as rupees 34,320. Let us now calculate income tax based on new tax slab rates. No tax on income between rupees 0 to rupees 2.5 lakhs, 5% tax on income between rupees 2.5 lakhs to rupees 5 lakhs, which is equal to rupees 12,500. 10% tax on income between rupees 5 lakhs to rupees 6,15,000, which is equal to rupees 11,500. 4% cess will be applicable on total income tax, which is equal to rupees 960, which makes your total income tax equal to rupees 24,960. As you can see, we pay rupees 9,360 less income tax using new tax slab rates compared to old tax slab rates. This is how we will be calculating our income tax in financial year of 2020 to 21. The question about which income tax slab rates to choose completely depends on your income and investment strategy. If you don't make use of deductions available to you, you should go with new income tax slab rates. But if you make investments and claim deductions, you should see if you will have to pay less income tax based on new or old tax slab rates and choose accordingly. In case you are confused, you can also download my free Android app FinCalci to calculate your income tax and see which tax slabs will be better for you. The link to download the app is in the description section. That's it in this video. If this video has helped you in any way, please hit the like button and share it with others as well. In case you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get the latest updates. Comment in the comment section below in case you have any queries. Stay tuned.